What's up, guys? David Wayne here. I want to talk to you about two methods of trying to get into shape and the ever wanted fat loss. You got two methods. I'm going to make this short and sweet. You got EMEM, which is eat more, exercise more, and you have ELEL, eat less, exercise less. These both work. They actually, let me give you the benefits and pros and cons of both. Let's start with ELEL, eat less, exercise less. You're going to, if you're a person who doesn't have a lot of time to exercise, or you're just not that motivated by exercise, but you can get in a few things a week, you're going to need to turn to your diet to be your strong factor in dropping that stubborn body fat. An example, and I think this is what a lot of people want, is maybe 2 strength and conditioning workouts per week. Just 2. Pick 2 days, Monday, Friday, whatever it is. Work on your strength, your conditioning, so your weights and your combination high intensity interval training would be a great combination. And then what you want to do is have another day of yoga, something that's more moderate. A lot of people who are more moderate in exercise enjoy yoga. It helps to get some metabolic work and really straighten out the joints and range of motion of the body. And it's not so taxing. It actually helps with the repair of the body. And then on top of that, you want to take and walk. You want to walk a couple extra days a week. Doing those things, 2 strength workouts a week, a day of yoga, and 2 to 3 days of walking, preferably 30 to 60 minutes a day, is going to yield some significant fat loss, especially if you're doing not a whole lot right now. But you are going to have to eat less in order to compensate for the lower levels of activity. And I know to you it may sound like, wow, it still seems like a lot of activity. Well, you got to do a certain amount. If you want to lose some fat, you got to burn it off. You're going to have to eat less in the meantime. Eat more, exercise more is my preferred method. I find that it helps to keep your metabolism high, and on those days where you're not feeling so good, your body's still burning a little bit hotter because of your previous strenuous exercise. Eat more, exercise more. 3 days a week of strength and conditioning. 2 days a week of just conditioning in between. So an example would be hitting the weights hard, getting your big lifts, your squats, your presses, your deadlifts in 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In between those, Tuesday, Thursday, you're gonna do conditioning, high intensity conditioning, boot camp style conditioning, really high intensity, sweat it out, burn hard conditioning. There's your 5 hard workouts a week. On top of that, you need to do 5 plus 1 hour walks a week. So that's a lot of movement based there. You could throw in some yoga too to help with, realigning the muscles and making yourself, keeping yourself pliable. And I like to personally add that in myself. But you need a good hard 5-day regimen followed by, or in addition to, you want to add in those 5 1-hour walks. That is going to allow you to eat more. It's not going to allow you to eat like an asshole or like a football player, but it's going to allow you to eat more. You're going to repair faster. You're going to feel more satisfied with, your ability to eat. You're not going to be starving yourself. So those are the 2 general methods that both work. I prefer the eat more, exercise more. That's my character. That's my personality preference. But if you prefer the other, it can work for you too. But be real with yourself. And if you want to get rid of that stubborn fat, a few extra supplements that I find are also helpful would be Yohimbe HCl to help get into the stubborn areas of fat. We all know where they're at. They're the ones that you're just like, man, I can't get rid of those no matter what I do. Forskolin seems to have quite a dramatic effect on people, and also green tea extract. These are 3 supplements that can help assist in your fat burning process. They work both in ELEL and EMEM. I'm David Wayne. Thank you for stopping in. If you have any questions, roguetraininggarage.com. Thanks a lot.